Well, that'll always make a coach happy. Sometimes more happy than others, but we accomplished what we needed to accomplish today. My challenge to our team yesterday at the end of practice and also in preparation at shoot around this morning was just that we felt like we would be the better team today, but at the same time we wanted a clean executed game and an opportunity for all of our girls to kind of get the ring rust off a little bit. You know, everything from Jenny having sat out for a redshirt year after her transfer from Oklahoma State to KK's first college performance today, and you know, and 9 new faces in this year's program, and everyone had an opportunity to experience what it's like to play a game on the Navy Center floor today. And coupled with SpongeBob on the jumbotron and 4,000 little screaming kids in the stands, I mean, that's a lot to handle on your very first day's outing. And I was very pleased with the cleanliness of the game. There's obviously some things that are weaknesses for us. We've got some strengths right now as well. But I was actually very happy overall. But with the graduation of a lot of our shooters, I was curious to kind of see how we'd handle that. And I was very pleased with our shooting percentage and the different ways we got shots today. So I'm very happy to get the first one out of the way also.
It seemed like you guys really shared the ball well today.
Well, I think so, and I think we did it with a low turnover ratio, especially in the first half. We had a few more turnovers than I'd like to have in the second half, but we had a multitude of combinations that we played in the second half, and I was really pleased with, I think, in KK's 24 minutes of handling the basketball. I think she got credited 1 turnover, you know, late in the second half. I know you didn't have one at halftime, you know, so I was really pleased with that. You know, that's probably why she's sitting here next to me in this room right now. You know, Sarah just cleaned the boards for us all day, and KK did a great job handling the ball and getting us into what we needed to do, and it was just a great first step for us. We've got a huge second step to take coming up on Sunday with our next opponent, but this was the one we needed, and today's cleanliness of the game was a good affirmation for me that we made a good decision to do a couple of close scrimmages in preparation for this first outing, and I think that's going to pay dividends for us.
Kaylan, it didn't seem like there were a whole lot of nerves out there. How were you able to go out and play with such confidence in your first game?
Just practice has really prepared me for it, and the word aggressive just stuck to me because I hear it all the time, so that's pretty much it.
Did it seem like you meshed well with the other guards? It seemed like the ball was always in the right person's hands. Talk about how in tune it seemed like you were with your teammates, even in the first game.
Yeah, because basically in practice, I just felt like I was just really comfortable because it was like the same exact things that we do in practice.
Sarah, talk about all the newcomers. You played with a completely different group last year than pretty much what you have now. What do you see from the new group that you like, and what areas of the game do you think this group can be stronger than what you had last year?
I liked all of it. I thought it was great. I think it was fun to get to play with a different group of people in different situation type things. I think we have a really good team, and we're getting to the point we're going to find our spot, and, you know, it's going to be great. I'm excited.
And all 3 of you, KU obviously on Sunday will be a much tougher opponent. We'll go from right to left, starting with you, Sarah. Quick thoughts. What do you think are things that you maybe didn't do as well today that you need to improve before you face a much better opponent on Sunday?
I think working, getting the boards, making sure we have the boards, playing defense, not letting our girls cut middle, and just playing a real tight defense and working together as a team.
Yeah, same for me. Defense is going to be really big on Sunday. Staying in front of the guards that they have and using my athleticism and not fouling.
Yeah, I would agree. I felt like in the last 8 to 10 minutes of today's game, I felt like we showed a lack of discipline in our man-to-man defense with some of the things that were happening. I think when the margin that we lead by gets high, I think that's probably a sign of our lack of experience, you know, on this year's team. I think that's something that an upper-class-led team probably keeps the discipline a little bit higher peak. So it's a little to be expected, but I think it's something that we've got to talk about and we've got to address. We left our feet a lot in our man-to-man defense. I don't think we talked as well with different combinations. And so that's all part of us kind of finding the right rotation, the right combinations to play with. But obviously we'll have a great opponent on Sunday when we head up to KU. And these two are sitting here completely blind right now because we haven't talked about any scouting reports for any upcoming opponents yet except today's game. So that'll start tomorrow. I told them they got until midnight tonight to hang out with family and to enjoy today. We've got a couple of parents that traveled in to see this one today, along with the 4,000 kids, and then first thing tomorrow morning we'll start talking scouting report for what's coming up on Sunday.
Last year you played 7 really kind of out of necessity, and today you played 11 because you could. Sunday's going to be a lot different. What kind of rotation do you expect?
I think it's going to settle in there around 8 or 9 consistently. I think there's times that 8th or 9th, it could change who it is out of our 11 based on what the needs are of that game and what our opponent is showing us. Today, I was comfortable playing all 11 and wanted to play all 11. We made that decision going in that we wanted to let everybody have that first game experience and get those first shot attempts, and so that worked out really well. But I think we're definitely going to be an 8 to 9, possibly a 10 rotation from time to time when we get Debbie back into the lineup as well. I wish we had her size and strength going into our next couple of games, but we're looking forward to getting her before our swing up to Marquette and Northwestern, I believe.
Anything else?
Yeah. How is the atmosphere different when you have 4,000 kids in the room? What changes?
It's just very loud, I mean, you've got, the pirate from SpongeBob is yelling over the loudspeaker, for your 20 minutes of warm-up before tip-off time happens. And I just think instead of just having our ORU pep band, playing music, and you're kind of in your head a little bit and kind of preparing, you probably had to work harder today as players to tune things out, to kind of think about what was coming on. I know I did as a coach, and then you couple all that with, we've got college weekend going on here at ORU right now, and we've got this day, and this was also our very first game to be out on the arena floor, and so managers are figuring out where they need to have the ball rack and everything else. There were just a lot of details today that we're looking forward to kind of putting this one to bed now, and being able to have a little bit more of a typical atmosphere for the girls in the future.
Do you guys notice a bigger arena when you guys are on the court? Does it make a difference for you just playing there?
No, I mean, I don't think so. I think it's come in, it's a mindset, and, coming in to play the game. I mean, whoever's there is really cool. Other than that, it's more focused on what we came to do and what we're going to do.
Kaylan, your first college game, is it what you expected?
Yes, we won, so I
So
guess.
that was the expectation.
Yeah.
A player you didn't mention was Alexis Wilson. Where do you see her fitting into your rotation?
Lex, she's so funny because Lex wears everything on her face, and you could just tell she might have been. If you were as nervous as Lex, she didn't show it as much today. With Lex, she can't really hide it. Her eyes are just real big all day today. But Lex and Christian and KK are really those top 3 ball handling guards that are going to spend a lot of time in those combo positions for us. And so I think Lex's future here at ORU is going to be as an off guard. And I think KK and Lex have the potential to be an incredible 1-2 combo over the next 4 years together. But I'm trying to also give Lex a lot of point guard time as well, just until we keep those hands from touch fouls every now and then and things like that. Just to share some responsibility, and it's growing Lex's dimension to her game right now as well.
What do you guys think you need to improve on before you move on?
Every aspect. It's so early in the season. We are jacks of all trades, masters of nothing right now. Everything needs a little bit of tweaking and more discipline, and it'd be easy for me as a coach in my perfectionist mode to pick things apart right now, but we accomplished the big picture goals today, with what we wanted to do and come out and just experience a first game together and to get the win at the same time.
Last question. You guys had wide range of contributors today. Talk about your balance on offense.
I think that's who this team is. I think they get along extremely well off the floor. We've got very good team chemistry, and I think one of the things with this team is that there's not a current All-American status on it, and so, and I say that Kevy's carried us, as far as the bulk of shots that have gone up the last 4 years, and so some of our returners are it's just easily been a fit to share the ball well, because I feel comfortable with 7 to 8 different girls putting the shot up at any given time, and I think they have that confidence that our staff feels that way about them as well, and so we just want the shot to go up from the open person. So, good. All right, thanks you guys, appreciate it.